What's up everyone, welcome back to Vlog O'Clock. Tonight I thought I would take a break from all of our painting updates and everything and go ahead and do a last update on the Promised Neverland Season 2. So let's do it. Alright, so Promised Neverland Season 2 is done, and I know I haven't done a video in a while, but after episode 6 I kind of just, I don't know, wasn't really feeling it, you know? I was really liking the first half of Season 2. And I know that like anyone who had read the manga was like kind of upset that they skipped a pretty big story arc. And like I never read it, so I was like, okay, well, I understand why you're upset, but like watching the show, it's not too irritating. But then after episode 6, when Norman came back, I don't know, the way his character was going, and I wasn't feeling it, you know? I don't know, I didn't really like it, and so I just kind of didn't watch the next couple episodes, and then the last episode came out, so I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and watch everything. So I watched the last 4 episodes. I don't know, I don't feel any better about the show, really. Like, I still feel like the first half of the season, the first like 4 or 5 episodes of the season, I was fine with. I really liked them. I felt like it was kind of a good story they were still telling. And then I feel like it just kind of slowly got really bad, like worse and worse, you know? And then the second to last episode, I was like, okay, like I'm really kind of liking where this is going again. And then the last episode just really, wasn't good. Like, and it's not because like there wasn't good things that happened, but the ending of it was so bad, and like character choices were just so like sudden, and there was no depth to it or reason to it that, like, for instance, Emma and some of the others don't go back to the human world. They decide that they're gonna stay and try to save more children, which is fine. But like, I don't know. I was reading a thing, and it was basically saying how like there was no sacrifice, and like they didn't have to make a new promise. They didn't have to make a sacrifice for them to go to the human world. It just like happens, and all like the moms go with them, and the demons that like they had killed and then, you know, a couple episodes earlier, like there was no like repercussions for that. And then all of a sudden there's like a montage of like just years go by in like a 1-minute montage, but you don't see anything really interesting happen. It's just like the children walking around in the new world, and in the human world, and Emma and them kind of just walking along in the demon world, but like you don't really see anything interesting. It's just like the people walking around for a minute montage, skipping just years, and then it just ends with Emma back in the human world and like feels like who knows how much older, because who knows how much time has passed. And I know I read that the story writer for the manga, like he helped make these decisions for it to go this way and to make these changes, but I don't know why. I don't know why they wouldn't just have stuck to the story of the original manga. It was, from what I've heard, a much better story, and it explained things better and made more sense why things happened, and there was some sacrifice about going back to the human world, and a different reason for the main reason for Emma staying. And it just sounds like it would have been better, and this just wasn't. So now I'm like, I don't even know if there's going to be a season 3, where it's going to go, if anyone's going to even care. I guess we'll wait and see what happens, but I wasn't happy with it, and that's honestly why I just haven't done any videos since episode 6, I think it was. So now you know why, but I did this because I wanted to let you know that I did watch the end of the season, and it wasn't good. And I thought everyone complaining about them deviating from the manga were just kind of complaining. But thinking about episode 6, when it aired, I wasn't that upset with it, but then as I read what people were complaining about and then had time to think about it, I just kind of lost interest in the show. And now that the season's over, I wanted to watch it all and give you guys a final wrap up. But yeah, I agree. It was a very bad, at least the back half of the season, episode 6 and on, was just really not great. And there's a lot of things that probably could have done differently to make it better, but they didn't, and it's done, and that's a bummer for all of us. Anyways, let me know down in the comments what you thought about season 2 of The Promised Neverland, and if you're even interested in a season 3 now. And then be sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell notification, all that stuff, and we'll see you later. Peace.